And now we'd like to go to Dr. Viser, Paul Viser, one of our foundation directors, and Barney Grady, who is the director of our building trades program. So Dr. Viser, Paul, if you'll take it away.
Thank you, Steve. We've made fast friends here. I've enjoyed being on the foundation the last few years, but I've particularly enjoyed learning some of the details about what goes on at the college. And Barney Grady has a job that I'm envious of. He's chair and has been chair for what, 9 years now? 10 years. Building construction technology. Barney is a '03 graduate of ECU in construction management, and virtually the entire time since then he's been at Sampson Community College. Let me tell you what he does. He teaches people how to build houses, and he does it indoors. That at Sampson Community College, they're able to do this inside houses that are, 1,300 square feet?
1,352.
28 feet wide and under 15 feet, so they don't have to move telephone poles when they move these houses to their permanent sites. And that is just fascinating to me. And it's something that's available at the college that makes it possible for Barney, and I want you to tell us about this, it makes it possible for Barney to teach people how to build a house. They don't have to spend time on the roads going back and forth. They don't have to worry about their tools getting stolen. They don't have to set up their things. It's just there. They just walk away, lock the door, and it's there for the next day, and it's a very efficient thing. Yeah. And tell me about some of your students. I mean, what do they do after they finish your program?
Well, my students, we are geared primarily residential, but some of my students, when they've graduated, I've had them go in the residential, commercial. Some of them been working in industrial, like working on nuclear power plants and stuff. And I've had some of them that are even worked as inspectors at DOT, doing inspections. So I've got students that have got their general contractor's license. Some that have started their own businesses. Some working in for Sampson County inspection. So, I mean, it's pretty a wide range, the students. And most of them, when they've graduated, have been able to find a job in the construction field.
Well, Barney, tell me this. You're spending money when you're building these houses, and you have to, the homeowner's probably not paying you in advance to do this. So where does that money come from during the year that it takes you to build a house?
Well, that's a good question. The foundation has been an integral part of the program. Without the foundation, we couldn't do it. I mean, they finance the house, and because, we've got subcontractors we have to pay and different things. Building materials, when we first got ready to start building these houses, we were, the funds were not available. And we went to Sampson Building Supply, and we talked with him about it. And he offered to float all the building materials until we sell the house. Man, if it takes us 6 months or 18 months. And he said, it's no problem.
They've done this for 10 years?
They've been doing it for 10 years. They've been an excellent partner for us and the foundation for 10 years.
So they're holding the ticket on that for 6 months, 8 months?
Well, I mean, 12 months. I mean, we basically turn the house over every 12 months. And so...
Okay, that's useful to know that. I mean, that's a very community-minded thing to do. Absolutely. And it makes it possible for y'all to do that. And, of course, you're just trying to break even when you sell these houses. But if we're talking about $40,000 or so changing hands.
That's exactly right. I mean, because like I say, we're trying to, we set our sale prices at, basically to recoup our costs. Any profits we get, we're trying to get to the point where we do not no longer... where we won't have to ask a business to absorb that burden, and so that's so every house we make a small profit, and hopefully we'll get to the point, well, not hopefully, soon we'll get to the point where we don't have to ask them to, absorb that burden.
One last question, Barney. What do you do when it rains or snows? Do y'all keep on going?
We keep on building.
That's good.
We've got a facility like no other. I've toured other campuses, and I feel very fortunate. I'm very blessed. We've got a program, facility that we can work rain or shine.
Great. Thanks, Barney.